Okay, so this is a quick demonstration of the app version updater. So this is off the back of a conversation I had with a customer a few days ago where they have they want to provide the ability to update users of an app when a new version is released. So what I've pulled together is a very, very simple Power App. It's a Canvas app. It's not really branded at all. I didn't spend too long on the user interface. But essentially it pulls back a list of all of my apps where I can select one. Here you can see I've selected an app which is shared with 6 users and one group. And what I want to do is send so imagine this scenario where I've just released a new version of the app and I want to let everybody know what I've done. So basically I've added some text. Click send an update. Excuse me. And then essentially what happens is a flow runs, and the flow provides is going to send an adaptive card to each user of the app with an update. So it contains exactly the same text that I just showed you. So this is letting me know as a user of the app that this app has just been updated. I can click launch app. And off we go. Oh, I need to extend my trial, but hopefully that's enough to show you what it's doing. So let's quickly walk through the app itself. So here, when the app starts, on start, you can see I'm creating a collection where I'm using the Power App for Makers connector. And I'm getting all of the apps that I own, which is what we're seeing here. That's wired up. This gallery is wired up to whatever's been selected in the My Apps gallery. Then I have an input box and this button, and the button is wired up to run a flow called New Power App Update Notification, where I pass in the GUID of the app and the text. If we go to the flow that runs, let's quickly jump into that and I'll run through what happens there. So this has all been put together in a solution. Let's go to the right environment. App version updater. Let's go to this flow. So this is triggered by the Power App. And what it does is it takes in the ID and the text. So we go off, we get the app, we get the role assignments. Then for each role assignment, now the role assignment is essentially something that the app has been shared with, whether that's a user or whether it's a group. So what I've got is essentially for each role assignment we use a switch and we walk through. So in the case of it being a user, we send an adaptive card as the flowbot to the user. The adaptive card here is pretty simple. It contains the display name of the app, then the update text, and the URL to launch the app. So it's a really simple solution, but what it's designed to do is, as organizations start to build in more capability into apps, they're able to let the users of the app know in a pleasant way. They receive a nice adaptive card that just explains, what the update is and the ability to launch the app directly from the adaptive card. So there we go. Hopefully that's a novel way of letting your users know that there's a new version of your app. Thanks.